my mom, I would I mean, this was what's funny is these are two different photos of my mom. You have like this version of my mom. I don't think there's anything I could say that would. I mean, because she was in the military and they just beat like systems and order into your head, and she. This is probably right around the time where we lost everything, and so this, and she's at a very low point in her life, and so I don't think there's anything I could say that ever would have like convinced her that her lunatic son is heading down the right path, and but you can see the difference here where it's almost indicative where she's smiling in this photo. This is when I gave her 100 grand. This is after we made it. This is after we had the whole conversation where she finally was like, okay, I'll trust you. There's the whatever 12, 13 years between these two photos was a very hard journey. Especially when I stopped going to college and I got straight zeros. And I mean, she thought, oh, his life's fucking over. I just wasted 18 years of my life. So same thing. I don't think there's anything I could say that would have changed anything. If anything, I would have just gave her a heart attack.
Do you tell her now what she means to you and how?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
you're good at that.
Yeah, and she's very happy and like, yeah, we're in a really good spot now. I love my mom. I mean, because obviously I wouldn't be here without her. You know what I mean? If she didn't work multiple jobs and do all the things she did to put me where I am. I mean, even little things like she would give me like some months like 20, $30, and then I would take that money and use that to like buy stuff to like help make videos or whatever. And even just the fact that we had internet, you know what I mean, and things like that, which I mean, pretty basic now. It wasn't as common back then. You used to get a phone call and you're like, house internet. I don't know if you would go out. Yeah, and so like it wasn't the best position, but she gave me all the tools I needed to succeed. Not on purpose, but
she must be so shocked.
Well, she's used to it now, but yeah, I mean, on the come up, I mean, it was, yeah, I mean, imagine being her, I mean, she used to, when I turned 16, like she couldn't afford to buy me a car. She couldn't afford like the minivan we had, like it was fucking piece of shit, like needed a repair. She couldn't afford it. Like smoke was coming out the front of it. I mean, she was an absolute mess. And then she comes home and I'm just like, I'm making YouTube videos. Fuck math homework, mom. And and she's just like I think she was making $40,000 a year because we didn't talk about finances much when we were younger, but I remember I got a $40,000 brand deal, and then she told me that's how much I make in a year, and I was like, holy shit, I didn't at the time. I was like, I thought you made way more than 40 grand a year. And then I was like, why the fuck are you working? Like I'm getting paid this per video now on brand deals, and so yeah.
What an incredible woman.
I know, she's great. From everything she went through to now, she just needs to be happy. I try not to stress her out. She's been through enough stress. Like her job is I've been making her not make. I mean, she wants to do it, but like exercise routinely, do all the like system like body health scans, and get on the vitamin grind and everything. Because like I'm not having kids anytime soon, but obviously when I do have kids, I really want her to be involved, and she needs to be able to play with them and things like that. So I'm like, stress is gonna kill you. You're not allowed to be stressed. You need to do all these health protocols. You need to be like, because you might be in your 70s when I have kids. Like you need to be able to move around, which means you might potentially be 80 when they're like 14 or 15. Like, come on, like what you do now is indicative, will represent how active you'll be able to be in my kids' lives. So like, and we do have these conversations in a playful way. So she's taking her health very serious for the future.
You're not a man that seems to have many fears, but that appears to be one of them. A fear that we both share.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, she'll just never die. My mom's gonna live forever.